The Bell of Windermere. High on the cliffs of Windermere stood a weathered chapel, its stone walls leaning as if tired of bracing against the endless sea winds. At its peak hung a single bronze bell, green with age, set to ring only when storms approached or when something far stranger drew near. Generations of sailors swore by it. If the bell tolled, they turned their ships to safer waters. Yet no one ever climbed the tower to strike it, for the rope had long since rotted away. The bell was thought to ring of its own will, guided by the sea itself. One autumn evening, a fisherman named Darin sat mending his nets along the shore when the bell's deep voice rolled across the village. He frowned, for the sky above was clear, painted in soft rose and amber. No clouds gathered, no wind swelled. Still, the bell tolled slow, deliberate, mournful. That night, none slept easily. Windows rattled though no breeze stirred. Dogs whined and pressed their noses against locked doors. At dawn, the villagers gathered and looked to the cliff. The chapel door, usually barred shut, was open wide. Darin, stubborn and braver than most, volunteered to see what had disturbed the silence of the place. He climbed the narrow path, the sea roaring below. Inside, the air was cold, thick with the smell of salt. Dust lay on every pew, yet a trail of wet footprints led up the aisle toward the bell tower. He followed, heart hammering. The prints were too large for any villager and oddly webbed, as though left by something half made of the sea. At the top, he found the bell swaying gently, though no wind touched it. Beneath it stood a figure cloaked in dripping seaweed, its eyes dark as the depths, staring not at him but outward, to the horizon. When the figure turned, its voice echoed like waves against stone. The sea remembers what men forget. Then it vanished, leaving behind only the hush of the waves and the bell, still trembling. From that day, the Bell of Windermere rang not only for storms, but also for those lost at sea, its toll carrying across the waves, calling names no villager spoke, but all somehow knew. And Darin, he never fished far from shore again, for he had learned the sea did not only take it remembered,